I'm Tom Huffmeister. Welcome to the Lodge. State of the art. What does that mean? I'm not sure. So we tend not to use the word state of the art very much. We kind of like the word innovation a little bit better. For us, innovation is a connection. It's really what is the challenge and how do you connect all the way through the people, through the team, and bring a solution that actually makes it all the way to the environment where the problems need to be solved. I'm going to show you a quick example today. In my early research, one night about 9:30, I was in a nursing home. I asked the head nurse, I know you're doing baths in the back or showers in the back. Can I go back and just see your process and procedure and such so that I can understand a little more what's going on? And she kind of nudged me away and said, no, Tom, that's a little private. I don't think you really need to be back there. Well, we know I probably wasn't going to take no for an answer. I had previously befriended the caregiver who was doing the bathing and snuck back and just kind of peeked my head around the corner a little bit. Hugely challenged by what I saw. What they were doing was putting folks in a rolling wheelchair. It was a PVC wet chair, had kind of a toilet seat built on the top of it, and they would put a cloak over them. They'd take them back into a room where there was a shower valve on the wall. What they would do is uncloak them, put the shower on them and to keep them warm and keep them going. Well, at that point, all the bodily functions kind of took place, which was perfectly normal, but the environment we were in wasn't necessarily designed well. Really, all they had was a 2-inch drain on the floor and the hose and the nozzle itself. As soon as they started bathing this gentleman, they had a big mess on the floor. The entire place got smelly very fast. They took the hose nozzle down and started washing across the floor, which instantly I could see he was getting cold. I could see he was getting frustrated as well. The nurses were kind of being forced to work in this environment. I was hugely taken back. The next day, I came back to my team. We were about 50% through construction at this site, and I sat with the plumbers, and I sat with the electricians, and I sat with the air conditioning guys. I said, look, here's what I've seen. Believe it or not, in this day and age, we have just designed the exact same bathroom, and it's unacceptable. What are we going to do about it? And the air conditioning guy goes, oh my gosh, Tom, what if we put in a 600 cubic feet a minute fan and completely exchanged the air within the space every 30 seconds? And what if we put a lamp in the ceiling that actually could be turned on to make sure that that person was staying warm? What if we put an extra nozzle on the wall where we can hook the hose, and if things need to be washed and cleaned up really quickly, we have the capabilities of doing that without taking the warm water off the person that we're bathing? What if we put an oversized drain in the floor and built a flush mechanism into that drain? What if we very simply innovated within this space? What if these simple ideas could make a big difference to how a person is cared for and the care itself? Is it rocket science? I don't think so. Is it state of the art? Not really. How do we innovate? How do we connect to the problem at hand, the problem solvers, and let it come all the way through the process? Thank you.